The top two sides in the world, two captains with contrasting approaches and a neutral venue to decide who is the best in the longest format of the game. The World Test Championship final is upon us, and at a time when the world is slowly trying to get back on its feet, this promises to give immense joy to the cricketing community. It's time for the WTC finals. Hey guys, you're watching RCB 12th Man TV. Given the conditions and the recent two-match series against England, experts believe that it might just be Kane Williamson's New Zealand with the upper hand going into the big final. But if recent records are anything to go by, we know how this Indian team can make full use of any condition to their advantage. All in all, we are set for arguably the biggest game of 2021. What can we expect from this big game? Well, it might just be a contest between the batsmen of the two sides. Bowlers are expected to get some assistance and there are some world-class names on display. But the team that bats well may just have the edge. Limited number of fans will be allowed into the stadium. That might lift the spirits in the Indian camp. It's the UK after all. Trust the Indian fans to turn up in big numbers. What about the teams? India and New Zealand have announced their 15-member squad ahead of the big game. BJ Watling and Kane Williamson come back into the Kiwi squad after missing out in that second test against England. India have named both the spinners in the squad. Will they play both the spinners? Who's likely to be India's third seamer? Will it be Ishant Sharma or will it be Mohammad Siraj making full use of the conditions? Only time will tell. Questions aplenty. Answers this Friday afternoon. Battles to watch out for. We'll start with Virat Kohli versus Tim Southee. Southee is the only bowler to have dismissed Virat Kohli 10 times across all formats. It's been a while since Virat scored a century in Test cricket. The last one came in 2019 and he will be itching to make an impact on the big stage. We know that Virat wants to get an ICC trophy under his belt, but he knows that he has to lead the charge. How he plays Southee will be an interesting match. At number 2, Rohit Sharma versus Trent Boult. Sharma has faced Boult many a times in the Mumbai Indians nets, but will it be the same with a Duke ball in Boult's hands and in English conditions? Sharma has over 1,000 runs in the WTC, including 400s. Boult has 34 wickets in the 9 games. Despite a heap of runs coming from the bat of Rohit Sharma, experts still doubt his ability against the moving ball. There's only one way to answer that: to do it on the grand stage against the lightning bolt. And our final battle, Jasprit Bumrah versus Devin Conway. Conway is just 2 tests old but has done enough to impress the cricketing world with a double century on debut. How will his recent confidence hold him against one of the best in the business? New Zealand are a solid batting lineup, and while Conway won't just be the only one on Bumrah's mind, this mini battle against the left-hander will be a treat to watch. In our RCB What segment, are we likely to see 3 RCB stars in action? Well, that could be a possibility. With conditions expected to favour the bowlers, Mohammad Siraj makes himself a front contender. The new and improved Siraj will certainly be itching to have a go in English conditions with a Duke ball in hand. Needless to say, all eyes will also be on the skipper, the king Virat Kohli, as he will be vying to become the first ever captain to win the WTC title. And also, we will have an RCB star in New Zealand colours. It'll be Kyle Jamieson in action as well. All in all, expect this to be an exciting clash. Whichever way this match goes, as fans of cricket, we are sure of one thing: quality Test cricket. In about 5 to 6 days from now, we will have a new world champion in a format that for long has demanded a World Cup of its own.